What is going on? This is Sinister TCG here, coming to you guys with a video, and all I have to say, guys, is frogs are back. Now, what I mean by that is pretty much this little XC monster right here. I know you guys been hearing about the hype on this card and how good it is. This card is actually very great, and it actually makes the frogs very, well, I wouldn't say very consistent, but it makes them consistent enough. I felt like they need that one support card to actually make them a little competitive in some ways. So this is my take on the Treatoad or frog deck, how I like to call it. This is pure frogs. I do not, well, I wouldn't say pure frogs. I do run the ice barriers and I do run deep sea diva and infantry, but I'll explain why I run those cards, and it makes it a little bit more consistent. So basically what Treatoad does is once per turn during either of the standby phase, you can detach one XC material from this card and you can special summon one frog monster except Frog the Jam. So pretty much you can special summon Ronin Totem, Dupe Frog, or Swap Frog, but obviously you're going to get Swap Frog. You can special summon Flip Flop Frog if you want to too. And its secondary effect is when a spell or trap card or an effect activates, you can send one Aqua type monster from the field or the hand to the graveyard and negate it. So let's say if they activated a Twin Twister or a Fiendish Chain or a Drowning Merforce, you can negate it and set it on your side of the field and use it against them. That's pretty crazy actually. And then this third and final effect is when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one, I believe, Aqua type monster or Water monster back to your hand. So if Treatoad's sent into the graveyard, you can actually shuffle himself back into the extra deck, or you can just add any Water monster from your graveyard to the deck. Now that's pretty cool because it can recycle itself. That's really nice. So I run triple Death Frog, and the reason why I run triple Death Frog is because it's easier to bring in a rank 5 play like Shark Fortress, Durandale, or Volcasaur. You could bring it on with Infernal Reckless Summon by summoning out Ronin Totem, and then just activating this, you summon like 3 Death Frogs, which is actually pretty cool. I actually like Death Frog. The OTKs on it's pretty good. And I do run this Ice Barrier monster, Cryomancer. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. So basically I use this guy with this guy prior of the Ice Barrier, because they're level 2 Aqua types, and when you normal summon this guy, you could special summon this guy, because his effect is when there is an Ice Barrier monster, you can special summon this card. And they're both searchable by medallion of the Ice Barrier, which is actually pretty cool. So your goal in this deck is to pretty much get a Treatoad out first turn, preferably 2, because you can pretty much negate stuff and you're going to bring out frogs in their turn, which is actually pretty nice. And then I run triple Swap Frog because you need Swap Frog. If you don't open up Swap Frog, then your hands might not be that great, but the Swap Frog is just really cool. You could just throw a Dupe Frog and then throw Ronin Totem when it's summoned, then get it back and then normal summon it and do the same thing over, which is actually pretty cool. I really do like a Swap Frog in here, and you pretty much need it. It's pretty much the heart of the deck, the engine of the deck, I would say. And then this prior, the Ice Barrier, goes along with this guy. And I run Flip Flop Frog. I actually don't get off his effect that much. The only reason why I do run it is because it's a frog monster, and it's just another target for Swap Frog to actually throw in the graveyard. You can also run Poison Draw Frog if you want to, or this Unifrog and this Diver Frog or whatever his name is. But as long as it's level 2 that you can banish with Ronin Totem, it's pretty much fine with me. Alright, now the Deep Sea Diva, I know if you guys seen other deck profiles, you guys haven't seen this, but the reason why I do run the Deep Sea Diva is because it's a level 2 and you could special summon an infantry, which is pretty much an instant rank 2 play, which Cat Shark and Armored Kappa, of course. But it would have been really awesome if there were Aqua types, because you could pretty much just go straight into a Treatoad, but you can't. But either way, going to a Cat Shark it's fine, or an Armored Kappa is fine as well. But it's really not that dead usually. It's only dead if you draw the infantry first, but if you have the infantry and diva, it goes either way, because you could normal summon the infantry and then the additional normal summon to the diva, so you still get your rank play, or normal summon the diva to special summon the infantry. Now, one of the other best cards in the deck is Ronin Totem. The reason why I like Ronin Totem is because his effect is not once per turn. You could keep banishing frog monsters to special summon this guy out, so you can always have like 2 Treatoads out in the field. It's actually a really awesome card. And Dupe Frog Two Frogs really good too. Kind of speeds up the deck sometimes when you don't have anything in hand, because when they destroy you can add a frog card to your from your deck to your hand, I believe. Yeah, you can. And also you could bring it out in your opponent's turn with Treatoad, so that's the only target that they could attack instead of Treatoad, especially if they only have one monster, which is actually nice. And then I also run the Atlantean Heavy Infantry, of course, with the Deep Sea Diva. Now you guys don't have to do that. I just like testing out with the deck to see what build helps. I'm actually might cut Tadpole. I don't find any use in Tadpole to me. I don't know. I was trying it. I didn't really see it that much, and I don't think I would run it. I don't know. I might switch it out for probably Gradle Slime Jr. or something like that. Like I said, guys, I'm still testing out. Triple Moray of Greed is actually really nice. Resetting your hand is practically pretty good. Like, you could probably draw nothing, probably just Ronin Tonits and do Frogs. You do this and you draw Swap Frogs, just great. It changes your whole entire hand. And Moray of Greed at 3 I think is necessary in this deck, especially because there's no more draw power cards, I would say, in the meta now. Chicken Game is banned, Upstart's at 1, you know, so there's nothing really other than Maxi, I guess I would say. But this is the only thing we have, so we're gonna have to work with. Surface is actually pretty good. I guess your play started well, and yeah, Surface at 1 is pretty much fine. I would prefer Salvage at 3. I don't see myself bumping this card up to 2. Maybe it depends on how the ban list, what it hits. Obviously, it will maybe change the build, but Surface at 1 is actually fine right now. And I run the 3 Medallion of the Ice Barriers. Like I said before, it pretty much just searches out these guys. So if you draw 2 of these, you pretty much get this, and that's your instant Treatoad, which is actually pretty nice. Salvage at 3, all these guys, every card in here in this deck list except Death Frog is retrievable by Salvage. That is awesome. I love Salvage. Salvage is such a great card. I do not see myself taking this down to 2. Well, maybe I would, because it does get a little cloggy at times, maybe 2 Salvage and 3 Moray of Greed, but I do love Salvage a lot, and so far it's been helping me so much. And the Infernal Reckless Summon, now basically what this does is, since Rodent Tonin is treated as Death Frog when it's face up on the field, this card lets you special summon as many cards with that name, so you'll be able to special summon Death Frog. Now, I know that kind of doesn't make any sense. It didn't make that much sense to me in like before, until I read like Rodent Totem and then read this. But since he's like what 1500 or less attack points, I'll be able to special summon Death Frog because that's his name when he's on the field. And it's a quick play, which is actually pretty cool. So pretty much you could pull off an instant rank 5 if you want to with it. Or of course my extra deck isn't that great, but if you guys have better cards, or you guys are gonna run something different, it works too. And then Twin Twister, of course, to blow some back row. It really hurts this deck, of course. Well, yeah, not really because of Treatoad, but yeah, of course you want to get rid of those Solemns, those Notices, and all that stuff. Drowning Mirror Force, because it's pretty good. Shuffles all the monsters back into the deck, which is actually very nice. It clears the board, and pretty much you'll be able to OTK. This deck is pretty capable of OTKing. Fiendish Chains and negate some effects of some annoying monsters, and they also can attack you, which is nice. And a Solemn, just to get rid of those annoying summons that could possibly hurt you. Now let's get into the extra deck, guys. I run an Armored Kappa. I don't really go into this that much, but it's actually pretty useful. It's a level 2, and it does prevent destruction of monsters. I do run the Cat Shark. Cat Shark's amazing. I love Cat Shark. You can just pretty much double Toad's attack. I also run a Daigusto Phoenix. It's pretty cool. Sky Cavalry to bounce some stuff, which is nice. And this card, which I kind of new to me in a way. What does this do? You can detach one X material from this card. Target one monster in the field with target. Oh, it pretty much negates effects. That's actually pretty nice too. And of course, like the main card of the deck, Treatoad, like the Cyber Dragon Infinity. It's awesome. I love this card. It's so cool. I believe this card is coming out in Invasion of Venom. I believe the set that this card is coming out in, but it's an amazing card. I do like this card a lot. And then of course with the 5, Shark Fortress, Volcasaurus, and Durandal. Now you guys do not have to run it this way. You guys can run it completely different. You know, Deep Sea Diva is a tuner, so you guys could probably come up with a synchro build or something like that. or even a Gradle build. This is just a pure frog ice barrier. I've also seen some rank 4 Bahamut Shark spam. It was actually pretty cool too. Now the reason why I put these cards in the side is just some builds I've been wanting to try it with. I've been wanting to try it with Gradle Slime Jr. He seems pretty interesting just because you can special summon a Gradle from the graveyard. So you could probably run Foolish Burial, send one Gradle Slime Jr. then summon it, and then go into an instant Treatoad, which is pretty cool. I also thought about putting Poison Draw Frog in here. I don't know about Poison Draw Frog. I just wanted to, I guess, get it off of Swap Frog just to send something for Ronin Totem or something like that. And I also wanted to try it with the Aqua Actress monsters because of Stage. Stage prevents your Treatoad from being destroyed by battle, which is actually pretty awesome. And if they destroy a Stage, you could pretty much special summon an Aqua type monster from graveyard, which Treatoad is, and the rest of your frogs, which is actually really nice. And along with set and lighting, if you guys don't know what Aqua Actress does, then I guess search that up. But yeah, guys, this concludes my deck profile, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll put the duels right with Gradles next. Thanks, guys. Bye.
I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. I know you want this for life. Fuck you so good, you be calling out the Christ. Bottles of the tech, got it laid on ice. We spent 4 seasons at the 4 Seasons twice. You be calling all your homegirls like I'm his wife. Hell nah, you trippin', reevaluate your life. I can't let no bitch, every single hoe is trife. I sip dirty Sprite just to get me through the night, but I need you there. Promise that I need you there. Ain't no other bitch gon' fuck me like you do, I swear. Put that on my gang, I swear. I just can't put you on front end like you wanna know. But baby, you is not no hoe. And I put it on my gang, I'm not no average Joe. It's Yachty from the block, you know. I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
$1,500 for my jeans, yeah. Yachty pouring up the lean, Kobe boofing, yeah, I'm off the beat, yeah. These hoes be lying for the scene, yeah. $1,500 for my jeans, yeah. Yachty pouring up the lean, Kobe boofing, yeah, I'm off the beat, yeah. These hoes be lying for the scene, yeah. Don't look at me a little thoughty. Never kill, but you know I catch a body. I'm tryna whip me a Maserati. Pull up on me while I'm in the lobby. Mama kicked me out the crib, tryna come back by her limo, ayy. Yeah, you know I got that stand up. hoes be lying for the sin, yeah. They ask me where the fuck I been at. Don't ask me where the fuck I been at. Yeah, hoes be lying for the. These hoes be lying for the. These hoes be lying for the sin, yeah. Drop 300 on the lane, yeah. 1500 for my jeans, yeah. Yachty pouring up the lean, yeah. Kobe boofing, yeah, I'm off the bin, yeah. These hoes be lying for the sin, yeah. 1500 for my jeans, yeah. Yachty pouring up the lean, yeah. Kobe boofing, yeah, I'm off the bin, yeah. These hoes be lying for the sin, yeah.
You know you could never check me, no. I control these bitches by a string, yeah. Niggas leeching, I just bleach them like some jeans, yeah. I might be the greatest thing you ever seen, yeah. Don't look at me, little pussy nigga. Get up out the front seat if you don't pull triggers, no, no. If you roll with me, then ride for me. Put my beam on some 4Gs now. Never leave my crib without my steamer. I swear I love my Stanley steamer. Oh, oh, nothing but right K's in my jeans, yeah.